boy. Well, with the new round of Bush tax cuts, one phrase that keeps getting thrown around is class warfare. Sure, America has different classes, but the way people are today, it's tough to tell where you fit in. One of the great things about living in India, which I've never done, is it has a caste system. Over there, you're put in a class from birth. Some of you are Brahmins, some of you are Sundras. It's easy to know where you stand. That's why tonight I present the American caste system. All right, finally, we're going to sort this thing out. I've narrowed it down to 5 castes that cover everyone in this country based on the value assigned to them by society. We're going to go from the highest to the lowest. Now, the very top caste are the comped. They're called the comped. All right? Not only are these people rich and famous, they're so high up they never have to pay for anything. They're always comped. All the details of their lives are taken care of by the people who constantly fawn over them, the personal assistants, the publicists, the nannies, the weird group of friends from high school that never left. People in this cast include J-Lo, Ashton Kutcher, and Donald Trump. These people are so high up, they actually wouldn't come on my show. It's hard to believe. That's the big time. The next cast are the Tuesday nighters, okay? They can get into the same hot clubs and restaurants as the cast above them, but they have to go on Tuesday night instead of Saturday or Friday night. Now, in between art openings and weekend retreats, these people live in constant fear that someone will mistake them for being in a lower caste. It's this fear that keeps BMW dealerships and stores like the Sharper Image in business. Other people in this cast are like most lawyers and the vast majority of hot girls under 30. 2/3 of the country is in this next cast, the Wall Martians. These are the majority. These are people who've spent some part of their week in a Walmart. Loud families, blue-collar single guys, and people who work in office parks are all in this cast. If you've celebrated at least one birthday along with the waitstaff at Applebee's, you probably belong here. All right. Under these people are the ghosts. These seem like regular people until you realize that society puts no importance on them at all. They could just disappear and no one would know. And here you got old people in nursing homes, small-time farmers, the weird uncle who lives in the spare room in your parents' house, and overweight single women who find inspiration in books like Chicken Soup for the Soul. All right. Finally, we got the repellents. Unlike the ghosts, these people are seen but actively avoided because most of us don't want to remind ourselves that life is awful and depressing and these people have a tough life. Here you got the homeless, illegal Mexican slaughterhouse workers, telemarketers, and my boy Corey Feldman. Now, so there's the American caste system, right? Now, what's different about our system from India's is you're never stuck in your caste. In 10 years, J-Lo could make a few more of those awful movies. She could end up here with the Wall Martians. Whew. Meanwhile, this guy could develop a heroin problem, end up over here with the repellents. And this guy could win the lottery, you know, and end up on top. You know, him and like, 40 guys. You know, but, hold up the thing in the paper. But, let's hope this is what it's all about, folks. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean, baby. Come on. Spring Break '89, me, him, Kenny O. No, I didn't mean like that, folks. Jesus. I was saying I knew him. I'm sick and tired of my rep. God bless America. We'll be right back. You know what? In today's hard-hit economy, many businesses are starting to employ the homeless, despite the risk that the homeless might take away jobs that rightly belong to the crazy. What program or initiative would you suggest to help ease the homeless problem? Jay Mohr.
Look, first of all, the worst thing that happened to homeless people is you can, make a living at it. You know, you can just maintain. I see the same homeless people today I saw when I was 16. I used to visit Manhattan. It's the same people. They're out there. From now on, if you're homeless, there's only be 2 options. You either get your life together or you die, okay? But I have a great idea for the homeless. Homeless Olympics. And if we had... Hold, release. If we had a homeless Olympics, the U.S. would send over the freaking dream team, okay? We could have a whole decathlon. We could have events like, the shopping cart push, the take a dump in your pants. You could have the nap, and my personal favorite, how many winter coats can you fit on your back in the summertime?
All right. All right.
DaneCook.com.
Yeah. DaneCook.com. Ellen!
Hey, Colin, you know, funny you should ask. You know, Jay and I, we put together aside our differences, and we've come up with a new reality show featuring the homeless. No sign selling pizza. They're just going to be wearing Targets. Charlton Heston is hosting, and we're using them to train the military, and they're all going to get flown to White Sands Missile Target Range outside of sunny Las Cruces, New Mexico, and we're going to call it Last Homeless Person Standing. And the winner gets an exclusive talent contract with the Home Shopping Network and a featured role on Yo MTV Cribs.
It's a damn good idea. All right. That's right. Number one, last comic standing.
Hate if you want.
A lot of people loved me too.
Number one. Yeah, what do you do?
Dane Cook.
Yeah, love. Love makes a person feel like they can rise above any situation. And that is why we should start a homeless dating service called Spare Changes. That's a laugh. See, once Crazy Dougie lays his murky eyes on the lady with 14 bags of empty soda cans, he will think he's homeless in heaven. In fact, when I see those two love pigeons embrace and start making out all hot and hungry, I'll be the first person to shout out, "Hey, you two, get a box!"
All right. All right. Nikki D.
My program is called Homeless Schlumless. First of all, they should be called bums, not homeless. To be truly homeless, you have to have a home and have lost it. A refrigerator box blown in the wind doesn't count. I'd have the NYPD staple fast food applications to their foreheads while they're passed out. That way, when they wake up, they will literally have a job opportunity staring them in the face. If they're still not working in a week, we force them to go on Fear Factor and do really gross stuff like eating breath mints and touching soap.
All right, folks. That's the end of our show. Thank you very much for coming. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.